Alright guys, heading to Khaddy Khaddy's to get some lunch. I just want to show you the roads. This is like driving from my house. And put on your seatbelt, Mr. Sang. You know, Gambia here, one thing you have to remind them is to put on their seatbelts. You know, it's not something that many of the folks here are used to. Yes, as you can see, this is from my house, so it's raining today. That's why I haven't gone outside to go do the drone videos today. You know, and I told people, you know what I mean, Gambia doesn't have many paved roads. You know, and when I say paved roads, it's all over the place. People say, oh, are the roads going to be paved in Sanyang? Are they going to be paved in Jiboro? And I said Jiboro is even better because, you know, as soon as you exit the paved road, it's just a little bit drive to the plots there, and even Sanyang. But look at me, this is Kersering, this is Senegambia. This is heart of the tourist district. You know, you will see how wicked these roads are. Alright, so I'm driving here with the guy that stays at the compound, Mr. Sang. Yes, Sang, you want to say something to the subscribers? Say what's up, say anything.
Don't greeting them.
Yeah, so Sang, say what's up.
I'm greeting them.
Yeah, that's my main man here when I'm not here. He's the one who takes care of the husband, the house, and together with Miss Musu. They are the two that definitely look at these roads, you know, and this is the heart of the tourist district. So all the paved roads are the main roads basically, and even those, you know what I mean, it's just paved, but you know, when it rains. So whenever you are coming here, it behooves you to definitely have a heck of a good truck. Yeah, because and be ready, you know what I mean, the things that can go easily wrong, you know what I mean, like tires and spark plugs and things of those nature. It will be good to have extras with you when you come down here. So another thing is I have recorded some videos and I started uploading them yesterday, and it's taking forever to upload. So we are going to Khaddy Khaddy's to go get some lunch, and that's one of the places that you can get cheap Gambian lunch in the Gambia. So if you are ever in the Gambia, I don't endorse anybody, like you guys know, or at least like you guys should know by now. You know what I mean, but it's a place that I go to and I can get Benachin. You can get plazas. What is Sang saying? Sang say you can get damada, that's peanut butter soup with rice. It's good, you know. Yeah, super kanja, which is red oil. You know what I mean. And both of these can come with chicken and meat, beef. Usually they cook it with beef. You can have chu, you know, which is another of the local dishes. So you can have everything. And at night, you know what I mean, you see now we see a paved road. So this paved road, turn left, it takes you straight to Senegambia, heart of the tourist district. And I recorded that yesterday and started loading it. So we are in Kololi. This is called Kololi. And now we are here. You can see all these cars. They are definitely going to Khaddy Khaddy's. That's on your right here. You know, this restaurant, you see people with bowls. So we are lucky to come he's telling me to turn left here. So I'm telling him, let me go and make a U-turn somewhere and come back and park much better. So, yes, my mama turn. I'm telling him, let me give me just a minute here. Let me turn. You know what I mean. Yeah, it's a busy place. If we are here at the right time, I think it's about what, 3 o'clock or so, something like that here in Gambia. That's a good timing to. That's a good timing to come here. You know what I mean. If you come here at 2, it's crazy busy. Yes, it's crazy busy. Yes, crazy busy, but we'll do, you know what I mean. We are here to get some lunch. I don't know, I'm like up for some kind of a super or something like that. Something with the red oil. That red oil definitely has massive amounts of cholesterol. So if you are ever here, it's good. I love it. But that's one thing. Let me ask him. My was just here much, but I always have to ask for prices because here, that's another thing you have to figure out. Prices can just go up and at any moment's notice. Nyata la?
Wow, 50 lawan, 50 lawan lañ jaay de mana.
Acha jëndal super. Su super amee su super amut plaças. Su plaças amut super plaças diwtir laa bëgg su amut den nga jënd naka la tuddaati jëndal 200 bi yëpp su amut nga jënd benn cin amut ciw pour nga am option si yëpp so nañ dooree super plaças
Yep.
waaw
Four plate yep.
waaw dina xëj foofu de ndax ñu jënd
waaye dañ di nga wàcce tam nga yurundu tam xool naka la tam.
da nga bëgg ma wàcca ma
Waaw
yëndu
nga yurundu.
well, okay, gapal ma park buba. How man that ma park fee.
Okay,
Mr. Sang is telling me let's go out and check what's happening there.
Someone can be any recall coffee or
No ba na physical talibi mom suñ ma dul dara kay mom fi ni. Man dinañ def dara sa pour ñu wacc. I'm telling Mr. Sang he wants me to come out and see what's going on there. So we'll stop this video. So this is going to be a short video and then I will record another one whilst we are going on our way back. Okay, so guys,
okay, later.
yes, Sang is saying later I'm trying to figure out how to pop this thing out. There has to be a way to pop it out. Yeah, hello guys, Mr. Sang is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, so we started the recording again here. So he got some super.
Guys,
Yeah, you see, like I stated, they have increased the price. That's what he said. Now it's still good. You know what I mean? You get one plate for $75, which is like $1.50. So you know what I mean? To get a meal for $1.50, I think it's pretty darn good. You know what I mean?
last time it was.
You know what I mean? Before when I was here last time, it was $50 for a plate. But it could be super, I don't know. You know what I mean? Red oil, sometimes they tend to charge higher. You know, even though Sang said it's up, I'll take his word for that. But I believe it was $75 for the super when I was here. But Sang said it's higher, so I'll go with that. You know what I mean? So this time we could have turned left right here to go back to my house. That's how we came. Yeah, but we're gonna go straight this time and I'll show you. This road takes you straight into Senegambia Hotel. Yeah, so Sang says Senegambia Hotel. Yes, of course.
You complete the thing.
Yes, Senegambia Hotel, but that's the heart of the tourist district. You will just see how close I am to Senegambia here. And then we'll take the main road in Senegambia. We'll drive all the way to Senegambia Hotel. And I have done a couple of videos and I'm still loading them. They are taking forever here to load onto the channel. So, you know, I took some videos yesterday. They are just taking forever and forever to load onto the channel. Yes, you know, the Wi-Fi's here are nothing like the ones in the US. And this is a 4G Wi-Fi that we have at the house. You know, it's super duper pretty good. You know what I mean? I will call some of you guys, and when I talk to people, it's, you know, relatively.
It's straight inside.
Yeah, Musu, what's his name? Sang. Today I'm hanging out with Sang, no Musu. I mistakenly said Musu. But Sang is telling me go straight into Senegambia. You see, this is the Bertil Harding highway that we just passed, and now we are going into Senegambia. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah.
You got told me you are.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Sang is just telling this, you know,
Security
that this is,
man,
yeah, you have
officer.
police checkpoints all over the place in the Gambia. So this is one thing you got to use to. Some people say, oh, it's a police state and all of that stuff. I don't think that's the case. You know, here, as you can see, you won't see a lot of police patrol. Yeah, they don't have cars for the police to patrol, so you will see police walking on foot, and you will see them on bikes sometimes. You know, they'll have motorcycles sometimes, but for the most part, this is what they have all over the town. You know what I mean? Every now and then they will stop you and tell you to. So you can see Senegambia Beach Hotel. The sign is right there. And I have done some videos here, and I will just I'll turn. I just want them to see here. If you can look at that, it's probably saying Rios, and behind the Rios is Green Mamba. So those are two nightclubs that are definitely popping up here at night. And you can see this is the crafts market at Senegambia, and now I'm facing the Kairaba Beach Hotel. It's named after the former president, or at least our first president in the Gambia, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. And when you look at here, it's all bars, restaurants, nightclubs, and all the crazy 9 yards all over the place, left and right. So when I look at upstairs on the left here, it says Flamingo, a la carte, I guess that's some French name. And I see a bank here, Standard Chartered Bank on the left, and I see some Jumbo Chinese seafood restaurant. And you can see here, you can turn right and it will take you, and I have done video on this thing, it's just still uploading, but I just want to show you how close I am to Senegambia. So this is another hotels on the right here, and some other bars and restaurants, both left and right. If you can see, this is another hotspot here, it's called Aquarius at night. I'm just gonna there's a car behind. I was gonna face the club and show you. And you know what I mean, I've done a video here. This is something, it looks like a restaurant and a bar to me. Kololi Kachadula. Kachadula means somewhere you come and chit chat. Chit chat. So this is Forest View Apartments, and it's built by Global Properties, one of the heavyweights in the Gambia. Yes, Sang is telling me, so if you go straight here, you go to the beach. So let me try and go straight and see if we can see the beach. I have done a video here, but I haven't gone straight to the beach. So this time I will go zoom in there and see if I can see the beach, and then I will turn back. I can see the beach now. Hopefully you can too at some point. I see the mighty Atlantic Ocean, so they are building something up here. Oh boy. Okay, I think I've seen this on TV. I wouldn't say who owns it, but you know, they are condominiums, and they're gonna be selling them. So if you are rich and you got money, you know, and you wanna buy them, boy, this would be nice. I am looking at the mighty Atlantic Ocean, and I hope you can. I'm trying my best to give you a view. So I see the mighty Atlantic Ocean there, and I'm quite sure you should. Yeah, so I just took the camera out to show you the view of the ocean. So you see these condominiums that they are building here. I have seen it on YouTube. Some of you might have. So I'll just leave it at that, and I know the company that's building it. You know what I mean, if you have money, you know what I mean, I could have bought one of these myself, but they are mighty expensive. You know what I mean, I think I see the starting prices at you know what I mean, now I'm facing the condominiums. I think I've seen the prices at like 130 something thousand dollars or euros for each condo. So if you have that kind of money and you are ready to splash it, you know, you can be right here. You know what I mean, and I'm quite sure the ones that are facing the ocean are gonna be even a little bit higher than that. So if you have that kind of money and you wanna come live right oceanfront, this could be your spot here. And I know the company that's building it. I just don't want to say it on this video. You know what I mean? I mentioned the other one, Global Properties, because I know 100%. Yeah, because I myself, I was looking for a condo there at one point. But you know what I mean? I don't have that kind of money. You know what I mean? They were selling the one bedrooms for like, I want to say at that time it was like about close to 46,000 euros, which is like 50 something thousand dollars, maybe close to 60,000 for the one bedroom, and the two bedrooms we are going for, I wanted to say 60 something 70,000 euros, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but something like that. and you know what I mean, in dollars that would have been 70 something, close to 80,000 US dollars. So for just an apartment, so you don't even have a yard. But you see how close it is, you would have just walked to everything. Yes, and the payment terms were just basically steep, unless you have financing in the US. You know what I mean, they want like 1/3 down, you know what I mean, and once they start the project, you know, and that was when they were starting the project, you know what I mean. But if not, you know what I mean, once they finish the project, the only thing is to pay 100% cash down, and I don't have that kind of money. If I win the lottery, hopefully someday I can afford that kind of money. But this is the heart of the tourist district, so we are back on the main Senegambia strip. When people say I'm going to the Senegambia strip, this is what they're talking about. I see continental cuisine, Evolution Bar and Restaurant. To the right here, it's a Dreams Roxbury Lounge. I see Sweets, a bar and restaurant. I see Saffron Spice Kitchen. Yeah, so yes, you will see left and right is just bars and restaurants. You see, this is what I was telling you. So there's a car that probably hit another car. So now they got the police, and basically it caused a traffic jam here. And it's not even a rush hour yet. So we come back to the main highway here. And if you look at it on the right, it's all bars and restaurants. This is my favorite spots here at night time in, and there's another place here called Kimani. I think that's a reggae place. That's the reggae place. Then you have the Britannia, Secret, and across the street on the left here is another Secret Lounge, and it's a hot spot on the bottom. And last night I went out for a little bit, and they have another one that's further down the road going this way. It's on the beach. They have a bar and a nightclub there right on the beach, and it's open to the beach, so you can walk to the beach and hang out. So now we are going to excuse me guys, now we are going to my house, and this will just show you how close I am to Senegambia. And to the right here is the Kairaba Convention Center. So I'm turning left now. You see, I just got out, I'm turning left. Okay, that guy's flashing me to go, you know what I mean. Here, that's what happens, you know. So I'm turned back to my road, and as you can see, the other time I went backwards to go to Khaddy Khaddy. Now I'm taking the front end, you know what I mean, to come to my compound. So this time I'm just gonna go straight. You see, this is the beauty of Gambia, you know what I mean. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you live. I don't care how rich of a neighborhood you live. I can take you to the richest, you know what I mean. When I say richest, I'm talking about just the biggest houses in the Gambia, where they are mostly concentrated in. And one of the basically richest person in the Gambia, one of these days I will drive through his neighborhood, and you look at the roads, it's like this. So when people say paved roads, if that's what you are looking for in the Gambia, you are in the wrong business. Yeah, you're not gonna see many of those here. So the big real estate companies, you know, they charge more, but they will do paved roads in their subdivision alone. So the road to get to there is the same. It's gonna be like this. They are not gonna pave the road from the main highway all the way to their subdivisions, but you know what I mean. So this is saying Babuluas. It's a apartment rental close to my house. It's on your left here, I can see it. So I'm not gonna go down that way, but you know, one of these days I will record it. Just like I say, I will record as many stuff. This one I just want it to be straight to my house. But you know what I mean, they have a bar and a restaurant downstairs. So you know, last night when I was going out, I see people hanging out there, you know, having drinks and you know, music blasting. So I see some kids sitting here on the road playing with a puppy, I think. Yes. So you can see no street lights. So when you come to these crossroads, you just slow down. Some of them will horn and then just pass through. You know, if you horn and another car doesn't horn, that means you are the only one coming. Like I'm coming to an intersection now. You see, you can hear I blow my horn. Then if I blow my horn, nobody blow my horn, I'm gonna assume that there's no car coming through. So I can just go through. But for me, for safety reason, I just like to, you know what I mean, come to a basically almost a stop. You know what I mean? That's how I do it when I come to this road. So I'm coming to another intersection here. So I just slow down, and I will come to almost a complete stop. And then I don't see a car, then I will pass through. So as you can see, another thing in the Gambia is people sometimes they complain about the small roads. All the roads are like this, my friend. You know what I mean? If you are coming to Gambia, you got to be ready for this kind of roads. You see, it's not paved, and I can see the kids playing soccer here. So I have brought some soccer balls before, and I given it to these kids. So I don't know if that's what they are using. But I can see a donkey. You know, this is these donkeys. They do a lot of transportation here. You can see the wheel with the, you know, I mean, something attached to it in front there. So sometimes they will use that to transport stuff. So I'm right here at my house. I'm about to get. You see, I have to get on somebody's almost close to their house. You know what I mean? I get as close as possible to their house. To make a turn into our house. Yeah, I'm just talking to Sang. I told him to put our food on the floor here in the car. So he's about to open. That's Mr. Sang opening the gates for us to get into the compound. You know, as you can see, this is, you know what I mean. It's like a fortress here. Yeah, so. Every compound you go to, it's not like at least the US. I don't know Europe how they put their houses together, but here, you know what I mean, it's gonna be basically a compound that you build and you drive into. So I'm driving into the compound. You can see in front of me is a tent, and that's the tent. Sometimes Sang, he's the person that looks after the compound. So he'll sometimes sleep in there at night, but he has a room in the back there, and you know, so we are back. All right, I will stop this video, I guess, in Musut.